Hey, what's up, you guys? Hey, Clark is lost.
And Speed Freak, you're bloody.
I am very bloody because this is the 20 and 20 heist, and this is the second attempt at it because the first time we got to like 3. So a while ago, like a week or two ago, we did something called the 10 and 10 heist, which was we were trying to rob 10 convenience stores in 10 minutes. So we amped that up a little bit. We went for all 20. There's 20 total in the game. I'll show you the route that we take entirely, and our goal was at least to do all 20 of these
4
in 20 minutes.
5.
So
6,
yeah, we started
7,
along the west side
8,
there, and then we get all the ones in the city.
9,
10, 11. I think you're off.
11,
that one right there is 12.
12.
And then 11, we start going up into
13,
Blaine County. We followed, for the most part, the same route as
14,
we did with 10 for 10.
15.
The main difference was
16,
we didn't use a chopper,
17,
which was something
18,
that everyone yelled at us for. And
19.
And then 20 is up there.
20. There, I counted for all of you
Yay.
so you didn't have to do it yourselves. But yeah, the first time we did this with our friend Shane, who was in a helicopter, and he went down around the 8th store, so we decided, like, why don't we amp it up and just do it ourselves? I mean...
And by decided, we mean that
he-
everyone told us that we shouldn't have done it with the chopper. And
Exactly.
instead we should just man up and do it ourselves
And
in
we
our
did.
highly armored vehicle.
Yeah.
So this is sped up like 7 times because
I was gonna
otherwise it
say.
would not fit. So if you can like pick out a single frame that you can actually understand what is happening here, you're better than me. We're on store 9 or so here.
I just love when you're like pulling shit out of the register like super fast. You're like, and it's right in your pockets.
It is. I'm also apparently I can count all that cash immediately when it's coming out. I'm like, bam, okay, $400.
I just
Like-
know by weight.
Like yeah, of course. I'm a professional criminal
Yeah.
in that case. I could have went to MIT or Harvard or somewhere, but instead I chose a life of crime.
Yeah, this car is definitely the best thing you can get for this kind of mission. It's pretty fast and it's completely
Maybe if you didn't put the
bulletproof.
stupid wing on the back that got
That only
caught on
hurt us
every little
twice
thing.
in this. Only twice.
Twice. Yeah. You know how many times it wouldn't have hurt us if you didn't have it? 0.
0.
Yeah. Why put the wing on?
Because it looks cool.
No, it doesn't. It looks ridiculous.
I like it.
This is
Like-
store 12-ish.
Yeah. 2 things that I found were really annoying was trying to figure out which side of the car you were getting out because you were completely exposed
Yeah.
like the whole time.
On some of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
the biggest part was I figured it out, I think, on like store 19 or so, that I could have just switched to first person to figure out which side of the car I was on instead of trying
Yeah.
to guess every single time. But
Yeah.
you know, if there's ever 30 for 30, you know, now we know.
But also, the other annoying thing was freaking every time I would get out in front of the store to block, you can only shoot through 2 windows if you're the driver.
Yeah.
I think it's like the front left and the rear and the right rear. Anything other than that, you can't fire the gun, so you're just kind of sitting there being a bullet sponge.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, sometimes you get hit. It's really weird.
Yeah, I know, because we did one attempt of this a while ago with reverse positions where I was driving and you were robbing, and like I was like dodging back and forth, like pulling up, backing up, pulling up, backing up, trying to avoid the bullets. Didn't realize I didn't have to do that because like
Yeah,
the
no, you just
target
sit
is
there.
like the target that the cops actually have to shoot you, like it is incredibly small.
Yeah.
So at this point, you should probably figure out we didn't do this in 20 minutes. But we still want to see just how long it will take us, because you know we still want to rob 20 stores,
Yeah.
and see how much moolah we can get.
It was definitely a good spread of you being the robber and me being the driver.
Yeah, it was a good amount. I'm just navigating for the most part. At this
Yeah.
point, we're like, let's go over Chiliad to get there, and that didn't work. So we
Yeah,
kind of
no.
we went around it. Store number 20. We kind of passed it at first because
We
cops
couldn't get
and
to it
stuff.
with the amount of cops.
Yep, and then guardrail there. Again, inside, rob the guys, and bam! 25 minutes, 54 seconds, and 5
Jesus
frames
Christ.
at, I
And
think,
5
30
frames.
FPS. And 5 frames. That's very,
Yeah.
very important. We got $22,000. Most
Nope.
efficient way of getting money ever in GTA.
Yeah, and no Lester. That was one thing. We couldn't use Lester
Yes.
throughout this.
And I cut out the next 10 minutes, which was us escaping from cops in airplanes, in boats, on trains, and on foot. But we eventually did get away. We did not die.
Yeah.